Hello, students. Today we are going to discuss the 16th chapter of Aristotle's Poetics. Let us start. What recognition is has been already explained. We will now enumerate its kinds. So, Aristotle says that he has already discussed the meaning of recognition, what is meant by recognition, he has already discussed, and now in this chapter, he is going to discuss the types of recognition. First, the least artistic form, which from poverty of wit is most commonly employed, recognition by science. So, the first type of recognition is recognition by the means of science, symbols, badges, tokens. So, this type of recognition is called the least artistic by Aristotle. And he says that dramatists who are poor in wit, who have a poor intellect, who have poor minds, they use this type of recognition, and this type of recognition is most commonly employed. So this statement implies that most of the dramatists are poor in wit. Of these, some are congenital. So some of the symbols, some of the signs, they are congenital. Congenital, something a person is born with. So some of them, these symbols are congenital. People are born with those symbols, with those marks, such as the spear which the earth-born race bear on their bodies, or the stars introduced by Carcinus in his Thyestes. So these signs or these symbols or these marks have been created in the dramas. For example, the mark of a spear which a certain race uh, bear on their bodies. They have a mark of a spear on their bodies, or the mark of stars, as has been introduced by Carcinus in his Thyestes. In his drama Thyestes, Carcinus, he was a famous dramatist of Greece, and he introduced the marks of a star in his drama Thyestes. Others are acquired after birth. So some are birthmarks, means the people are born with those marks, and some of the marks are achieved after birth. And of these, some are bodily marks as scars. So the marks that are achieved, that are attained after birth, uh, among them there are mainly scars. Scars, marks of injury. Some external tokens as necklace or the little arc in the tyro by which the discovery is affected. So there may be the scars or marks of injury, or there may be some tokens like necklace. So as you have seen in some movies that small children are lost, but after a long time when they are grown up, they are recognized on the basis of necklace that they are wearing in their neck. So this type of discoveries or this type of recognitions are found in Greek drama also, as necklace or the little ark. So there is a small box in Tyro. Tyro is the name of the drama by which the discovery is effected. So the discovery takes place on the basis of a small box. Even these admit of more or less skillful treatment. So this type of discoveries, this type of recognitions depend on the skill of the dramatists. Some dramatists use them more skillfully than others. Thus, in the recognition of Odysseus by his scars, so he gives the example of recognition of Odysseus. He is recognized on the basis of his injury mark, scar, the mark of injury. The discovery is made in one way by the nurse, in another by the swineherds. So Odysseus is recognized by the nurse on the one hand, and on the other hand, he is recognized by swineherds. Swineherds means the people who nurture pigs. The use of tokens for the express purpose of proof, and indeed any formal proof with or without tokens, is a less artistic mode of recognition. So, Aristotle doesn't recommend the use of outward tokens, the use of box, the use of necklace, the use of scar. So, all these means of recognition are not recommended by Aristotle. The use of tokens for express purpose of proof, and indeed any formal proof with or without tokens, is a less artistic. So according to Aristotle, it is less artistic, it is not recommendable mode of recognition. A better kind is that which comes about by a turn of incident, as in the bath scene in the Odyssey. So, the kind of recognition that is recommended by Aristotle is the recognition that is an outcome of the incidents themselves, the incidents that take place in the drama. If the recognition is an outcome, if the recognition is a consequence of those incidents, then it is recommendable by Aristotle. And he gives the example of the bath scene in the Odyssey. Next come the recognitions invented at will by the poet and on that account wanting in art. So, next type of recognition is which is invented by the poet. The poet desires a recognition, the poet wants that a recognition should be made in the drama, and he invents it. For example, Orestes in the Iphigenia reveals the fact that he is Orestes. So, Aristotle gives the example of Iphigenia, where the brother of Iphigenia, Orestes, he himself discloses the fact, he himself discloses the truth that he is Orestes. She indeed makes herself known by the letter, but he by speaking himself and saying what the poet, not what the plot requires. So, Orestes makes a statement when he is going to be sacrificed on the altar. He says that he is being sacrificed like his sister. So, by this statement, he is recognized. And this statement, according to Aristotle, is what the poet, not what the plot requires. So, according to Aristotle, this is the desire of the poet that Orestes should make this statement, and it is not the requirement of the plot. This, therefore, is nearly allied to the fault above mentioned, for Orestes might as well have brought tokens with him. So, this is a faulty type of recognition, as he has mentioned already, above mentioned, because Orestes might have had some tokens also with him. Orestes might have been wearing a necklace, or Orestes might have been having some scar, or Orestes might have having some badge. Another similar instance is the voice of the shuttle in the Tereus of Sophocles. So in the work of Sophocles entitled Tereus, there is the voice of the shuttle which becomes the cause of recognition. The third kind depends on memory when the sight of some object awakens a feeling. So, here is another type of recognition. Here, the sight of a scene, the protagonist or the character in a drama watches a scene, watches something, and he is reminded of the past. So, see the example. As in the Cyprians of Dicaeanus, where the hero breaks into tears on seeing the picture, or again in the lay of Alcinous, where Odysseus, hearing the minstrel play the lyre, recalls the past and weeps, and hence the recognition. So, here there are two examples. In one example, the hero watches a picture and the picture reminds him of his past. And on the sight of that picture, he starts weeping. Another example is of Odysseus. He listens to a tune which is played by a minstrel, and that tune reminds him of his past and he starts weeping. So, these two examples are similar, and in both of them, in one of them there is a picture which reminds the hero of his past, and in another example there is a tune played on a musical instrument and that tune reminds the hero of his past. So this is the method of recognition in both these examples. The fourth kind is by process of reasoning. So, the fourth kind of recognition is through reasoning, through logic. Thus, in Call someone resembles me has come, no one resembles me but Orestes, therefore Orestes has come. So, there is a logic used in this drama. Here Iphigenia says that someone resembling me has come and no one resembles me but Orestes. So there has come a person who is similar to me, who resembles me, who is similar to me. And in the whole world, nobody else is similar to me except Orestes. This means Orestes has come. So this is in this way, logic has been used for recognition. Such too is the discovery made by Iphigenia in the play of Polyidus the Sophist. So, this type of discovery, this type of recognition is made by Iphigenia on the basis of logic that nobody else is similar to Iphigenia in this whole world except her brother Orestes. So, if somebody like her has come, it means Orestes has come. It was a natural reflection for Orestes to make. So I too must die at the altar like my sister. So it was also a natural expression for Orestes. When he is going to be sacrificed on the altar, he says that I am going to die, I am going to be sacrificed like my sister. My sister was also sacrificed on the altar. In the same way, I am also going to be sacrificed. So this was a natural expression. So again in the Tydeus of Theodactus, the father says, I came to find my son and I lose my own life. Another example is there of Tydeus of Theodactus, and in that drama, the father makes this expression that he had come in search of his son, but he is going to lose his own life. So too in the Phaeneid, the women on seeing the place inferred their fate. So another example is of the drama Phaeneid, where the group of women, when they witness the place, they at once make this statement, here we are doomed to die, for here we were cast forth. So we are doomed to die, we are going to die at this place because here we were thrown out. Again, there is a composite kind of recognition involving false inference on the part of one of the characters. So another type of recognition is composite kind of recognition, means mixed type of recognition involving false recognition, which includes false inference, false conclusions on the part of one of the characters. So one of the characters of the drama makes a false conclusion. And the example is, as in the Odysseus disguised as a messenger. So we see the example where Odysseus is disguised as a messenger. A said that no one else was able to bend the bow. This is the statement made by the character A. No one else was able to bend the bow. So it was not possible for uh, anybody else to bend the bow. Hence, B, the disguised Odysseus imagined. On the basis of this statement, Odysseus imagines that A would recognize the bow. That A would at once recognize the bow, which in fact he had not seen. The bow had not been seen by A. And to bring about a recognition by this means, the expectation that A would recognize the bow is a false inference. So, this expectation that A would recognize the bow while he has not seen it, it is a false conclusion. But of all recognitions, the best is that which arises from the incidents themselves, where the startling discovery is made by natural means. So, according to Aristotle, the best kind of recognition, the best kind of discovery, the best kind of anagnosis is that which is an outcome of the incidents of the drama, where the startling discovery is made by natural means, where the surprising discovery, where the surprising recognition takes place through natural means, such as that in the Oedipus of Sophocles. One example is the Oedipus Rex written by Sophocles, and the other example is the drama Iphigenia. For it was natural that Iphigenia should wish to dispatch a letter. Because in this drama Iphigenia, it was natural for Iphigenia to write a letter. These recognitions alone dispense with the artificial aid of tokens or amulets. So, this type of recognitions which come out of the incidents of the plot, they alone dispense with. Only they get rid of the artificial aid of tokens and amulets. So, only this kind of recognitions don't make use of artificial tokens or artificial badges, necklaces. Next come the recognitions by process of reasoning. So next there is recognition, there is anagnosis on the basis of reasoning, on the basis of logic. Here the 16th chapter comes to an end. Thank you.